City Investments, LLC and Dex Signals presents Maxx's Signals for the next level. Okay, well, my name is Max Farrell, and I'm one of the owners here of Dex Signals. And the big question is, what are Maxx Signals? Let's talk about trading like Maxx. Dex Signal was created simply so we could have an honest, successful, and transparent system. That's right. When we started Dex last year, we were at the end of our rope because we could not find a single company, not one single one, not one signal company, not one network company, not one trade group that had it transparent, that you could call the owner, or you could write in and not get some gibberish about, having to go to school for 15 years and pay $30,000 to do so. There was nobody who would make it simplistic. There was nobody who would take the time. There was nobody sincere. We couldn't find anybody. And we couldn't really find, to add it all, somebody who had everything there and have a successful system. It always came back down to 50-50 and guessing even more. And we didn't want that. When we created Maxx Signals. When I created Maxx Signals off of the Dex Signals brand here as an add-on, I was doing so because I wanted to be able to choose the right prices. It's difficult. It's difficult to choose the right strike and, how many contracts do I put on and all that kind of stuff. So we wanted to take one part of it and help people while they're learning, or maybe because they're so busy with their regular work and pay for a service to do this, to make that happen. But one thing we found out is that trading like Maxx wasn't just the actual service. Hey, every time Maxx takes a trade, I need one, and that's okay. I do that. I provide, if I'm trading today, I will put that trade in. But guess what? Trading like Maxx doesn't mean you trade. I don't make it convenient for you to trade at that point. I'm not taking in consideration your schedule. I'm taking into consideration my schedule. That's why trading like Maxx has been invented. Okay. And I think we were getting away from that for the longest time. Now, I've taken Maxx Signals from a personal standpoint to a philosophy, to a trading philosophy, if you will. And the Maxx Signals process really comes down to being able to trade in a mentality of following the data, doing the research. And if you don't have time to do the research, that's okay. We're going to add a couple of what we refer to as automated OTMs, or automated WOs, working orders, automated 2020 signals into the process, but only the ones of the highest caliber. These are the signals that we already have. We see that have money on them on Nadex, and there are trades that I personally take myself. They're extremely successful because I have been trading this system. I developed the algorithm, I developed the process, and I've developed the strategies all around the process of trading our signal and our human element signal, called 2020, in the basis of and using Nadex. They are long-term, short-term, and intraday signals. These will come all day long. They also have their own trading room, so you can be in there to ask questions about the trade and take advantage of the knowledge that I'll be developing with you. I'll be working with you hand to hand. When do they come out? Well, there's 4 sessions a day, and they'll vary depending on the market. When the market starts to work for that session, the Twitter notification will go out, and it'll bring everybody that can trade to the trading room, and those that are trading remotely to let them know to be prepared. Some of you say, I can't sit in front of a computer to gauge the market all day. That's okay. These signals are not for only those who want more help, but they're also for those people that don't have a lot of time to watch the trades. The alert comes out, you can place the trade, and should be placed immediately. There's no chokes or deviations or worrying about watching it. I'm setting these all to expiry. Now, sometimes you may get a warning that go ahead and get out of the trade, but we'll send a Twitter alert to let you know immediately to get out, because we feel it might be in detrimental use. How much are they, and why are you charging this above the regular system? Well, the system itself for Dex Signals is very powerful, but you need to be a full-time trader, a pro trader who wants to take advantage of learning the systems yourself. Some people don't have that time or advantage or the discipline or the time to be able to do that. So they wanted to have something different, a push button or someone who can tell them the exact signal to take. And these can be quite expensive out there in the world. We see them in excess of $200 in some cases. And because myself or other senior traders are physically being made available to place the signals into the system, confirm the direction, and confirm value on Nadex, even before you get the signal, this takes time and effort and therefore should be compensated for such. That's why it's $147 a month. Another big question, is there a refund or a trial? The short answer is no refund or trials are available, because the reason being that there is a lot of work being done into the system, and if you are unsure of the process, please go through the regular company to get all the pre-training first. Look at all of the systems that we've developed, look at all the processes we developed and what we're actually physically trying to do here. If this is something that you're unsure of, don't bother getting into it just yet. Maybe go through the regular training. Maybe take the Learning Center at $47 just to see how well we work the market and work the process, make sure we're a real company. Those have refunds and trials and all that kind of stuff. Make sure you do your due diligence before you perform.